Comes out, entertains the crowd.
Hi guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I am Michelle, and if you're watching me for the first time, kindly don't forget to like, share and even subscribe. So guys, in today's clip we're going to watch a race. Nathon has won a very interesting race, and the crowd was on fire, the tension at its peak, and then came the storm. Jamaican's very own Nathon Allen, in the 400 meter, he didn't just run, he destroyed the competition. His stride, his power and his unstoppable speed left the track blazing. This wasn't just a race, it was a statement to the crowd. Jamaica's dominance is still alive and untouchable. So guys, let's watch the race and come back for more. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so.
To finals here in Birmingham. So starting in this second heat, Zong Yang Tan of Singapore. The start on the outside, 47.44 his best. That was back in 2019. No season's best for the 28-year-old. In lane 7, Asa Guevara of Trinidad and Tobago. Fourth at the World Indoor Championships in 2018 in the 4x4 relay for Trinidad and Tobago. 45.86 this year. Lane number 6. Nathon Allen of Jamaica didn't finish the World Championships a couple of weeks ago in his semi-final. 45.21 this year. Leongo Scotch of Botswana. 6th at the World Championships in Oregon in that 4x400 meter relay. He started lane number 5. Emmanuel Wanga from Papua New Guinea started lane number 4. The 22-year-old, under 48 seconds at his best. Just outside of that time this season. Lane number 3, Alfred Conte of Sierra Leone. Another athlete we don't have a season's best for, but under 49 seconds. Is a lifetime best for the athlete starting in lane number 3. And Alexander Bok of Namibia holds the area record. Well, he ran at altitude this year. 45.8 is the time he's clocked in 2022. So should be centre lanes here, 5 and 6. Scotch and Allen, the Botswanan athlete, in good form. Botswana, of course, celebrating because in Cali at the World Juniors just yesterday, Letsile Tobago lowered his own World Junior 100 metre record to 9.91 seconds. So some good running by Botswana around the world. And Scotch in lane 5 is going to hopefully continue that here in this second heat. First 3 guaranteed a place in those semi-finals. Keep your eye on Scotch and Allen in lane 5 and 6. So a slightly longer hold by the starter, but we do get underway. And indeed, the Botswanan in lane number 5, Leongo Scotch going well. 45.25 this year. The All-African Games champion 3 seasons ago, moving nicely in the familiar colours of Botswana. Nathon Allen, the Jamaican, moving nicely in lane number 6. There's no effort here from Allen, the Jamaican, in lane 6 at the moment. He's having an absolute stroll. Conte of Sierra Leone trying to keep in the mix in lane number 3. But Allen of Jamaica not even out of third gear here. Guevara of Trinidad and Tobago looking to get an automatic spot in lane number 7. Scotch of Botswana will finish in second. 45.17 seconds. That was very, very impressive. Well, the Jamaican, I mentioned in his semi-final at the World Championships in Oregon, didn't finish. Wow, somebody's arrived in Birmingham, Tim, in very, very good form.
I'm absolutely astonished, Kath, at how relaxed he looked. Like he was strolling around that top bend, and then when he came into the home straight, he just upped his game a little bit, started working hard with the arms, knees started coming up, and as Botswana's Scotch inside him accelerated, so he accelerated almost effortlessly. It's one of the most relaxed 45-1s I've seen in a long, long time.
I think that will, as a former 400 metre runner, go down for him, Nathon Allen, as probably one of his best runs ever. It wasn't reflected in the time that he ran, but again, it's the way that he ran it. He's a 44.13 athlete at his best. Let's not forget, the Jamaican is world class just outside the 44-second barrier. But look at this replay, Tim. Is what caught my attention from the gun down the back straight. He's absolutely loping. The Botswanan, to be fair, isn't putting much effort in either, Scott, but that's caught my attention, that has, and the Jamaican is doing nothing on the top end.
And it's the season's best too, Kath. I mean, this is the thing. He's hardly using his arms here. It's like they're tied to his hips there in that yellow vest. Very relaxed. And then here, this is nice. There's this transition. Just as he leans into the straight, there he goes. Starts working with her hard, pumping a little bit harder. There's something more Bolt-esque about how relaxed he looked.
Well, from Spanish Town in Jamaica, the black, green and gold are going to have enjoyed that one, and the other 400-metre runners in the heats to come. Here at the Commonwealth Games know that Nathon Allen, the Jamaican, is in form and is definitely going to be in the mix. That was very, very good running.
And a season's best too. I mean, I think, you say he's coming into his best form, 45.18. You wonder where he's been all summer if he can run 45.1, looking half asleep for 300 metres. Yes, you said quite right, he's a 44.1 person, but I would have said off the back of that, Kath, you know better than us, you're a 400-metre specialist, but I would say off the back of that, he's in PB shape.
Yeah, it's a tough one with 400 metres, because how many times we've been at major championships and seen people shutting down with 60 to go or not really committing around the top bend and running fast times, and then when they come back under pressure and try and execute in different conditions, don't replicate it. But that is a very good sign from the Jamaican, and the likes of Korea of Kenya, the likes of Matt Hudson-Smith of England will definitely take note at how easy that 45.18 season best clocking was for Nathon Allen. Scotch incidentally did come through for second and Guevara in third. Wow, here we go, the men's 400. The home favourite of England's Matt Hudson-Smith coming up in a later heat is going to have some competition here on his home track. And it could come in the form of that Jamaican run there. Very, very impressive. So confirmation of heat number 2. Nathon Allen of Jamaica, easy as you like, 45.18 seconds. Scotch and Guevara, as I mentioned, also automatically through to the semi-finals. Well done, Conte, a personal best in 5th, 47.12.
Record 43.03 set in 2016 by South Africa's Wayne Van Niekerk. The Jamaican record 43.93 set in 2015 by Rashid McDonald. The World Championship qualifying on 44.90. We start in lead number 8. He's the second fastest Jamaican of all time at 43.94. Season's best 45.56. At 2019 World Championship finalist from Tumbleweed Track Club. Welcome, Akeem Bloomfield. In lane number 7, he ran personal best 45.70 in his semi-final. The only teenager in the final, the 19-year-old from St. Jago, Gregory Prince. In lane number 6, he's the third fastest Jamaican of all time, the second fastest Jamaican this season at 45.21 from
welcome back once again, guys. I hope you have all watched the whole race, and from the start, Noah Allen exploded out of the blacks with precision and control. Every stride built momentum, every stop widened the gap, while his rivals struggles to keep pace. Allen surged ahead like a machine, his strength down the back straight, his composure at the curb, and his devastating finish proved why he is a force in the 400 meter. This performance wasn't luck, it was pure Jamaican sprinting excellence, honored, honored by years of training, discipline, and the fire of national pride. And for the longest time, Jamaica is known as the home of sprinters because it is always producing the best and the best sprinters. It is always breaking records when it comes to sprinting. When it comes to Jamaican race, many people around the world are always watching Jamaican races because they find Jamaican races interesting and never disappointing. Another stunning reminder that is that when Jamaica shows up on the track, the world takes notice. Nathon Allen has stamped his mark on the 400 meter, and this is the only the beginning. Stay tuned because the island of sprinting champion is far from finished. These people will continue to break records. These people will always be breaking records, and it's not their end. When they are winning, it's just like a start to them, because we should be ready for more and more winnings when it comes to Jamaican races. And if you really enjoyed this epic highlight, don't forget to like and subscribe and join us for more breathtaking moments in the track and field. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I really need your support. Bye.